Hi, so personally, I'm going to stop attending church on Saturday. After all, my family isn't Jewish, I'm not Jewish, and there's nothing wrong with attending church on Saturday. But when I was a little girl, while I was still Catholic and my parents were still married, my mother whispered about neighbors, well, they're Seventh-day Adventists. And after my parents' divorce, my mom just abruptly stopped attending the Catholic Church. It wasn't my decision, folks. I mean, seriously. I didn't really have a bad experience in the Catholic Church. My mother was a tainted woman, so she couldn't go there anymore. She just... What was it all for? She got breast cancer and they had to lop one of them off. It's like, was it really worth it, Mother? Was it really worth it? And then, of course, years later, she attends the Catholic Church like she never did anything wrong, like the adulteress wipes her mouth and said, I did no wrong, and then she criticizes me for leaving the Catholic Church. Oh, please. Please. But, the Catholic Church has Saturday services as well. I think, if Jesus was resurrected on a Sunday, why shouldn't we be attending church on Sunday? Unless you really are a Seventh-day Adventist or can we say you're a Jew who converted to Christ? It's very touchy for me. Because I used to belong to the Worldwide Church of God, which has since been disbanded. However, remnants remain. And they would follow Jewish holidays, festivals. My dad thought I was crazy. But Herbert W. Armstrong came on the TV. And he said, Mystery of the Ages, and you could get a free book and everything like that. And I was in 8th grade. I was like 13 years old. And I'm like, I really believe it, And he was saying all this stuff. And I received a home Bible study. My mother, after we moved out of the trailer park, we moved into a rented home where I ordered Mystery of the Ages by Herbert W. Armstrong. And then Mom bought a house eventually, and then she let Dad move back in, and they got remarried in a Lutheran ceremony, which apparently I wasn't invited to, but they got remarried, Well, isn't that special? I think the church lady attended, but I didn't. Well, they think I was gonna boo, and my brother and I didn't attend their little remarriage. Of course, they picked up where they left off. It was just Dad being mean to Mom and nasty to her, and Mother making snide comments in front of us all the time. It's like, do we have to be baptized into your marital dysfunction every time we visit you, every single time? And Dad is just like chuckling, just wait until the guests leave. I'm gonna punch you right in the gut, Kathy. Just wait, because he's too polite to do it in front of us. Whatever. My dad, he's such a two-faced jerk, isn't he? I mean, seriously, like, he told Uncle Herb that I joined a cult and all that, blah, 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 blah. I'm the only person Dad could ever talk to that wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk when I was a teenager. He and I would go for long walks. He and I would walk, and we'd talk, and he'd talk about how my mother was an alcoholic and blah, blah, blah. She wasn't like that when I married her. That's not true, Dad. After she died, you told me. Your first date was a drunk date, and she basically cornered you and forced you to, do the deed, because she was just like, whoa. What's that song from the 80s? Oh, oh, I'll take you to my cage. Jungle Love. Yeah. That's before she became a cougar, I guess. So I don't really understand how my mother could criticize me for stopping attending the Catholic Church when she's the one who yanked me out of church. I was perfectly happy there. And she committed adultery with a coworker, which should have been against the code of conduct at that school where she was teaching, other people's delinquent children. She should have been home baking cookies. She was farming me out to 57 different babysitters. I mean, chickens are coming home to roost. Now we have, somebody going to Congress and they're like a crackhead on steroids, and we wonder how this happened, why we've lost our respect for the United States. I love the United States of America. Thomas Jefferson wasn't a perfect person, but he had respect for the ideals that he espoused. People have no knowledge of our ideals anymore. Really. What, Marx? Marx was a Jew. Did you know? Did you know? The Jew you didn't know, Karl Marx. Ah, ha, ha. There you go.